All right, welcome back, everybody. Of course, you know me, Papa Hack, my main man, Payday on the Beat, Bobby. We are Life in Stereo, and on this episode, we are here with one of our friends, one of our
Special guest,
co-hosts, our special
legend.
guest, Aaron Romeo Rogers himself.
Woo! A
Thank you,
man.
thank you,
Welcome to
thank
the
you.
show, Aaron.
I appreciate it. Yeah, and
So,
glad to be here. Fun,
Got that fresh t-shirt on.
smooth drive in.
yeah, nice drive in. Why don't you introduce yourself to everybody and tell everybody what you do, what you got going on in your life, and your future plans?
Well, I'm Aaron Romeo, based in the Pittsburgh, PA area generally, and from there, went to different states to visited different states. Done music. That's like the art form that I work on is music and also acting. And currently working on a new project. Amongst there's a single Crazy that I worked on, and Hello as well. Recent one's the name, and they're produced by Payday.
Woo! Payday on the
Produced by
beat.
Payday on the Beat. You have your little album
Some
cover right
artwork.
now by
Yeah, you got some
chance? You have
artwork.
any artwork available with you right now?
Yes, I do, in fact. And there we go. There's
Ooh,
for Crazy.
I like it. I like it.
dope. It's dope.
It's nice. That's nice. If you guys want
That,
to
that's
click,
that guy's Aaron when he takes his shirt off.
that's what Aaron turns into. If you guys want to click the link below, we'll link you to Aaron's page. You can check out his music, check out what he got going on, and Aaron's everyday life. All right, everyone, we want to shout out our sponsor, Dubby. They're a new energy drink. They're a modern approach on energy. It's not 2018 anymore, and energy drinks need to evolve. No sugar, no fillers, no artificial flavors, no dyes, no none of that crap. They got Palm Balm Energy, Purple Dove Sauce, Mystery Flavor, Blue Raz, all kinds of different flavors. It'll blow your head off. Dubby, click the link below. Use the code Poppahack. What other projects you got going on? You been doing any acting, any roles lately?
Yes. Recently there was the Carver House film, and there was also another film that was one mic that I did voiceover work. Was in both of them briefly, but also did like a voiceover in the end of one mic, and then in the beginning of the Carver House, I was able to use that as well.
Nice.
And then there's like some things I'm writing right now too, like working on that aspect of some
Wait,
ideas.
are you like writing a movie? Are you writing like a show, a skit? Like, what are you writing?
Skits and a show. I mean, I want it to be a movie, but it might end up being a show instead.
Oh, like
So
a series.
uh,
Yeah.
it's more so a series, but so I'm going from there.
Are you gonna put it on like what platforms can we see it on?
The goal is that it would be on Tubi, and
Mhm.
that I put on Tubi, maybe Vimeo, uh, YouTube as well, of course, YouTube,
Anything on your Facebook pages or
that as
any of
well.
that stuff? Nice,
Nice,
man. That's
yeah. Like maybe a preview or trailer would be like initially on the Facebook, like or even like usual skits. Like I'll do occasionally on there or reels, but aside
Yeah.
from that,
Um, I know not that long ago you guys had a Carver House soundtrack show that you
mm,
performed at. Bob, do you
yeah.
have any of that footage still by chance?
I do. I'll
Is it,
put some footage up here. You see my man Aaron Romeo opening. He was the
was
first act.
was Aaron wearing any specific costumes that night or anything?
Oh yeah, definitely. My man showed up in a tiger costume.
The tiger costume. I heard the rumors, but I haven't seen any
Oh,
video footage or
yep.
pictures yet. But I'll be excited to see it, just
You
like
see the
our
you see the
viewers
the
do.
man in action, full
The,
character.
the man himself in action.
The only thing the thing I didn't do was crawl around on the floor. I was tempted, but I know how clean the floor was. So I'm like looking. I'm like, well, maybe maybe not, you know.
Like Scooter Cross scratching your ass on it, like because you're the tiger, or like what kind of crawl were you gonna do? Like,
Crawl, like, you know, we're crawling around and
uh,
like I want to crawl.
if you would have went under someone's table, like just your head pops up like, oh.
Imagine, imagine him on stage recording, singing his song, and he just starts crawling around, but still singing. And he's
Yeah.
like crawling under a table or in between people's legs. They're just drinking a beer, enjoying the show, and Aaron's in the crowd performing, crawling in
Well,
between their
we're gonna do
legs,
that
singing,
the next show.
all while in a tiger costume.
I'd be like,
Mhm.
nice feet. Mm.
Like, ma- like midway through the show, if anyone needs a clean pair of socks, this guy got you right here.
Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious.
Speaking of clean socks, I heard you're
That's-
coming up with your own clothing line,
yes, yes.
Romeo Apparel.
That's another
Oh,
thing.
Yeah,
Shirts. I mean, there's some ideas of things that I have for hoodies as well. Like I kind of was experimenting a little bit with some hoodies and
yeah.
like shirts, certain, I guess you would say catchphrases or like certain things that's
you know,
want awareness type of stuff. Or
I would get a shirt with your face on it saying, I
He
like
has
you.
one. Do you have? Don't you have
No,
one?
he doesn't.
We got
No,
you. We got you on it.
no, he doesn't.
I
I
like
would. That would be nice. That would be
It
nice. I
doesn't
could
say
hang. I could
feet.
hang it up back here. That'd be
Yeah.
good though. That'd be hilarious.
with the
That'd be funny.
expression. Like,
That would be
I mean,
funny.
that's him right there. You already got it.
but
Yes,
it's
that is Aaron on the shirt with us. He is a member of the original four.
but that is therapy too. You know, when you do that art, like that art stuff, you know, regardless of whether it's painting or, you know, someone's into crafting or, you know, what have you, it's like a form of therapy as well. Like it
Oh yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
man.
helps you to chill out, you know, aside from your job and things you do, other things you do as well.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
Nice
it's
little
always
escape.
yeah, it's a nice escape. It's always nice too when people escape, take their little escape, their little peaceful, their form of meditation, relaxation, whatever, when it doesn't involve alcohol and it doesn't involve drugs. That's always a good, clean escape. Nope, don't get me wrong. I love hanging out with my friends and I love drinking beers. I love doing
mhm,
shots and all that stuff. But like me, I'm a hardcore gamer. Got tattoos to prove it. Like,
that's
like
awesome. That's
I love them.
awesome.
Those are my escape. That's my escape from reality, from my everyday life. It's fun. My kids like the game too, so we like to do that together. I game with Bobby for
Yeah.
countless hours since we were young.
Nice.
So everybody has their own little form of art and their own little escape. Bobby loves making music. He loves making beats. He loves
Mhm.
producing stuff. That's his form of escape. So it's
Yeah, I'll
cool
be
when
working
everything
on our
collabs together.
little intro song too tonight. I'll be on here.
Nice.
Uh,
Yep.
that'll be
And
nice to
then
be up and running.
yeah, and then model cars. Like another thing I do is model cars. I haven't done it in a bit, but like I have model cars that I used to work on. That was
Mhm.
like another thing that I got into as well. And
What scale size? Like do you know? Or you just
one
get whatever ones you like? 1-1?
125 or
Oh,
124 that, and they would from scratch, like make them
yeah.
from scratch, and it's
Do you,
like
did
old
you ever get
classic.
into the did you ever get into the ones that you got to paint too?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
what.
He
I
Oh,
used to
uses
love I used
the
to love that, man.
customized ones, so because he hides a body into the in the trunk.
mhm.
Like model cars, you open the trunk and there's someone in there.
Yeah, open a trunk, you know, and yeah, literally doors. Use sewing thread to do that, and carefully X-Acto knife if so. Like if you're, you
Yeah.
know,
I used to love that, man. Those and like oh, I love the model cars. I always did. I always have. I love the planes too. The planes
mhm,
get too intricate for me, and so do the boats. The cars were always cool. But I loved back in the day, I don't know if you guys remember the old Hot Wheel cars. Like you could almost like break them off, but they still
mhm.
you could take them off, put them on different bodies, put different little bodies on the other one. Like, dude, those were so cool. And the old Hot Wheels cars too, when you flip them over, they were all detailed like the car, like the whole underneath of the car.
Yeah,
Nowadays, it literally just says Hot Wheels. That's it, and they're
Oh yeah,
plastic. They're
oh
not even
yeah.
they're not even metal anymore. They're not even like die
I
cast or anything.
remember. Yeah, And then the color changers when the cars
Oh
would
Yeah.
yeah,
get
when you put them in the warm
Oh,
water.
yep.
Yeah.
water. Yep.
Dude, those were always cool
I
as
could
hell
never
when we were
afford one of
younger.
those, but I've seen the commercials. When I was a kid, commercial comes on. I want that. Shut the hell up.
I remember we had like the tracks you can build, and like they had like the little, you push the car through it, it gives the speed boost to go around. We had the loop the loops and all
Yeah.
that. We would build ramps. They'd be up higher, taller than us and everything. They'd fly down. Half the time the cars would like, they'd be going so fast they'd just be skipping and they wouldn't even make it down to the loop the loop. Oh man, we used to do all that stuff when we were younger. Did you guys ever see the videos of people on TikTok live where they literally have Hot Wheel cars that they race down tracks? And the guy
Yeah.
Yeah.
has like a little
Oh
timer
yeah.
and everything.
I like
Dude,
the ones where they're like they put like 10 of them on a treadmill and they just let
yeah,
them all
those
go
ones
at the
are
same
cool.
time. Yeah, those
Yep,
are
I,
cool.
I like them. I like
That's why
how
I got a
he'll
Planet Fitness membership. I got to take my Hot Wheels there.
they'll
Yeah.
drop like golf balls on it to hit cars, marbles,
Yeah.
rolls of toilet paper. Dude, they're so funny. Those Some of the stuff you see on TikTok is literally mind blowing to me. Like
Oh
the
yeah.
other day, me and my brother were talking at work, and the other day I seen somebody playing with wrestlers. Like he was a grown man
Hmm.
playing with wrestlers,
On
and I
TikTok.
caught, yes, like on
Oh,
TikTok
okay.
Live, and I caught myself watching him play
Oh
for
Yeah,
yeah.
because you.
probably like a
Yeah.
solid 20 minutes. I was like reliving my childhood, like watching him play with toys, and I was like, dude, I did this forever. I would do it right now. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
funny. Like I used to catch myself play with Owen and Jada's toys when they were little, and like I do it now with Freya. Sometimes I'll sit down and like she'll make her little fake food, and we'll have a little kitchen, and she got her little register and her phone, and she'll answer her phone and tell me I have to answer my phone and place an order with her, and my order is never right, and she always overcharges me, and my food's always burnt, and it's horrible. I order eggs and end up with corn on the cob. I don't know how that happens, but that's what happens when you go to a 2-year-old's diner. But it's fun.
Yeah, it is. Like that nostalgia. That's what it is. The nostalgicness of it, and like all those, and like a lot of that time period, like the classic toys, the Legos were big, and I mean they still are, but
No, but yeah, I know what you mean.
like
They were definitely like different.
yeah, oh yeah, you got the pirates, the castle, the town, the space.
Oh man, the castle.
More,
God, I remember that damn thing, dude. That thing was epic. We didn't have one, but our friend down the street, Jordy, did. That thing, oh man, that thing was amazing. I love that damn thing. We were real big into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles growing up. We had the Technodrome, we had the Turtle House, the Turtle
oh,
Band, and all the
uh,
good guys, all the bad guys. Man, shout out to Uncle Chuck. Uncle Chuck bought us any toy we ever wanted growing up. Like Uncle Chuck was literally the fucking absolute best. It didn't matter what it was. Uncle Chuck was the fucking man, dude. Like he gave us everything, but he did it slickly. He gave like me all the good guys, and he only bought my brother all the bad guys. So we
Oh,
had,
nice.
so
Yeah.
that way we had to play together. That was the way he forced us to play together.
that's nice.
So we would always do a kind of like a mock draft with our toys, and because it was me and my two younger brothers. So we called it people and vanicles because our little brother couldn't say vehicles. So we would separate all the toys. It'd be like all the action figures over here, all the houses that they live in this pile, and then all the cars over here. And we would do a draft where if I pick first and the people,
Mm.
I have to pick last in one of the other two, and then that means
Yeah.
one of those two get to pick first over there, and then the other last one gets picked in the last one. It was cool. I mean, it worked out. We played a lot. We got along for the most part. We've fought and thrown toys and broken toys, but it's still all nostalgia. Like watching people on YouTube do all that different stuff. Like, dude, it's fun. Like it's just
Yeah,
it's awesome to see people doing that. It's crazy. Like
yeah,
it's
dude.
flashback.
My older brother and I would have like Lego war. We'd have like different sets of Legos, and then like I'd have the ships and the castle guys, and he'd have the town, and like the space people and the planes, and they'd have like battles and bomb each other early on, and like other stuff. Would
we
take like
we
30.
did shit like that. We had I don't remember exactly what we used for like our ammo per se, but we had like I would set up like the turtles in this building and like whatever characters I had, I would set them up in the building and in the cars, and then my brother would do the same. But we had like I want to say it was 3 throws we got each round, and it'd be like you couldn't like fire it, but you'd have to like bloop it, lob it. I want to say they were like tennis balls. They were the tennis balls or hockey balls. It had to be because that's all we ever had at the house. So you would set your people up over here. We'd set ours up over here, and we would just lob them or throw them, and we'd knock one down. The object was to just knock them all down. If they're on a motorcycle or a car or driving that car, you had to attempt to get that car to flip if you could somehow or some way, whatever. But man, that shit used to be so much fun. We used to play so much and so long, dude. Like it's fucking nuts. I couldn't imagine growing up. Like I grew up with video games, like with Sega, Nintendo, and all that shit.
Mhm.
I couldn't imagine growing up now, like kids glued to electronics, and I'm guilty of it. My kids,
Mhm.
they're addicted to games, computers, and all that. My daughter, I got a Switch right here that I can't tell you the last time I played it because my daughter uses this strictly for YouTube. That's all she wants to do is watch YouTube. Sometimes it's nice. She sits there and she's calm and peaceful, and it like gives us a break. Sometimes she throws a temper tantrum and goes absolute ape shit whenever we want to take it off of her. It's like a win-win, loss-loss, whatever.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
but her mother does a really good job on forcing her to go sit down and play with her toys and all that shit too. So like it's like a nice break. It's like a good in between. Like she's Freya's not terrible. She's not a maniac, but she can be a maniac over her electronics. It's not bad though, but
Mhm. Yeah, my son always starts when he's playing a game. If he starts screaming, it's because of one of those little ads popped up and he like accidentally touched it. All the time.
Oh,
Like
Tucker
yeah.
Tucker
I
freaks
try
out
to
over the
today I
ads.
try to teach him like how to go back, how to click the little
Uh-huh.
X. Like
Yeah, Freya will sometimes she can click the X on the ads, but sometimes them ads, I swear they do it on purpose.
yeah,
And you
they
have
do it
to
on
click it
purpose. You
like
try to hit
three,
the
four
X,
times,
and if you're
or
like
it
slightly
automatically
off,
takes it to you.
Google
Yeah.
Play pops up. Yeah.
Yep. So when those ones pop up, she does get mad. She knows how to skip videos on YouTube though, like so she's cool on that.
Good.
But yeah, it's like it's so funny. It's funny because she'll be like, I'll have the TV remote in my hand and I'll be changing YouTube, and she'll go up to the TV and try swiping the TV. So like, no,
Uh,
play this one, play this one. Like it's funny. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Like, damn, I remember when we were little, we had Sega Channel. I don't know if you guys had that. Oh my
nah, I know
God,
what it
dude.
is though.
Sega Channel was this thing for Sega. You got it. It looked just like a Sega game. You put it in there, and then but the cable wire hooked into the back of it.
Like Game Genie and Nintendo or like
So yeah,
similar.
it was so it was similar like that, but this hooked into the I actually don't know if at the time I think it was a separate cable wire. I honestly don't remember, but it gave you I think it was 20 games or 30 games a month
Mhm.
that you can play all through online back then, and this was the 90s
Yeah.
that we were able to play games that we didn't have on our set. It was amazing, dude. It was killer. I was so happy with my dad. It was cool because my dad and my uncles gained a decent amount when we were younger, so they always brought home new stuff. Especially my uncle Andrew. He was always like getting us new stuff. Both of my uncles kicked ass, dude. I had killer uncles. They would give me everything when I was younger. Like I was also the first grandchild on both sides of the family and the first nephew on both sides. So I got spoiled pretty heavy when I was younger. Not so much when I got older, but when I was younger, I definitely did.
There was a cutoff at a certain point.
Yeah,
And
well, yeah, yeah, because there was 6 of us, so yeah, there was a cutoff. There was definitely a cutoff, but oh man, nostalgia, boy. This was a
all
nice
those,
good. This is
yeah,
a nice good weird cover.
all those classic toy, like now they're like even on, I think some of the stuff on eBay would be worth like, who knows what, but it's just like a lot of those toys during that time period
Oh
was
yeah,
very,
dude.
Mhm.
you'll never repeat that again. You'll never
No.
see that ever again. And
Even like the old Red Flyer red wagons. Those things are expensive too, dude. Those things are crazy.
oh
It's just
yeah,
a
Yeah.
freaking wagon.
Yeah, I'm
It's
looking
like
at
there's
the NES Final Fantasy, like factory sealed, graded.
yeah, because you collect
Like
all the Final Fantasy
yeah,
games.
but like and it sucks now that I have every single game, but now I'm going with the graded version. So like
Yeah.
every game I need is like $5,000.
Well, so why don't you do this?
So
Pay the money and send your games in to get your games graded.
nah, I just don't trust the process. I'd rather just like order one that's already in the case.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I get it. Like you'll spend the money still on it, but you can send your own that you already got.
Yeah,
Yours might
maybe,
come back great, and
maybe.
it might be cheaper.
Yeah.
You never know. All right, guys, that wraps up this episode of Life in Stereo. I am Papa Hack, my man Payday on the Beat, and our special guest Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron
All the links
Rodgers.
below. Follow Aaron on all of his socials. They'll be linked below. And
Thank you.
Aaron, when actually one more thing. When is your next show? Do you have anytime soon?
It's planned. I mean, it could be in December, as soon as December, early December. That's tentative. It's not in stone yet. And
Is it for music or is it
and
like
working
a
on
movie?
other projects as well.
Okay. Got to get you on
Nice,
an
nice.
open mic. We'll do an episode
Yeah,
there.
open mic
Yeah.
would be that would be pretty cool actually. We'd come to an open mic, do a nice little episode.
That would be incredibly awesome. And you can follow me too at Goth Romeo on socials, and check out videos, etc.
Okay.
There you go,
Okay.
guys. You heard it first. I'm Papa Hack, Bobby Payday on the Beat, Aaron Gothop Rogers Romeo. See you next time.